Good evening, everyone. Well, tonight is one of the nights that I don't know what's going on. A few days ago, I could make YouTube live streaming videos, and suddenly I'm restricted now. So I don't know what's going on. So I'm making a quick video on my phone, and then I will upload it to my YouTube account, and you can listen. So I just earlier said that I would talk tonight about the narcissists. You know, it's interesting that people don't even see when they are involved in a relationship or know somebody who has the characteristics of a narcissist. Now, what is a narcissist? I was married to one. I have in my family a few. I have many workplaces in my nearly 40 years that I was working, meet people with that personality. So and normally, you know, this type of personality is someone who's normally in a leadership position. Many of them, they are very successful in their careers. They are they're seen that they are very high profile type of person, but that is not the case normally. It's just a facade they presented to the world. So and people involved in that type of person, it's a very difficult relationship to keep. Many of them are also on the negative spectrum of life. Murderers, which are not, they evolved as thieves or, high ranking in the black market or whatever. So, but what I want to talk to you about is those who seems like this lovable, good type of person. Some of them are even pastors or, in a leadership position in churches. Listen, I don't say everyone, I say some of them. So, what I want to talk tonight is that many are involved in that type of person's personalities, but and then they think there's something wrong with them, because the narcissist person will let you feel like you are wrong. There's something wrong with you. There's a problem with you. You are mad. You have depression. You is a difficult person to work with or to have a relationship with. That is already a very big red sign or a red flag, because that is one of the trademarks of narcissists, to put the blame on somebody else. It's not him or her. It's always the other person. It's always the person who fault that is why he is like he is, or the reaction he gave you. Just this. I'm on my phone now. Because YouTube is difficult tonight. So, listen. listen, I don't know who must hear this message. I just say, as I said, I know many people and I knew many people. When I was younger and I worked with that type of person, or I was in a relationship with that type of person, I didn't know about the word of narcissist. You know, in my days, you didn't know about that. But as the internet evolved and I got older and I began to do research and read, I see, hey, I'm not the problem. I was never the problem, or the black sheep of the family, or the rebel. No, because I questioned some things and I made decisions where I said no more. I'm out of this relationship or marriage because of that. And people didn't understand that. I thought, many of them, because the narcissist, if you are married to a narcissist, listen, he has this profile. He's the perfect husband. He's the perfect man. He's, father, perfect father. You are the bad one. But many don't know what happens behind the doors. They just hear this person speak, who are normally very charismatic. Sorry for my pronouncing. I'm Afrikaans, but for my English friends, I want to do this video in English. So they are masters of presenting themselves as this victim, and the other person is actually the aggressor or the rebel or the difficult person. So yes, I have many experience of that type of person, and especially in a marriage and also in workplaces. And like I said, when I was younger, I just go and I thought, yes, there's something wrong with me. I really thought that. Even when I grew up, I thought that. But like I said, especially when I got saved, and the Lord told me that there's nothing wrong with you. Yes, you made in your life bad decisions, but some was also good decisions. And one of the good decisions was to say to the narcissist person, no more. I'm not going to take this. I'm not going to let you destroy me. And when I had children, also my children, I never talked about that to my family and friends, because I already was at a young age the outcast. And when I talked, nobody listened. Or, that's the thing to be young. If you're young, you get frustrated, and then maybe you act not accordingly to what people expect of you. But it's out of frustration. Now that I'm older, I learned to be more silent and with wisdom. Speak with wisdom. So let's go back to the narcissists. And I want really, if you listen to this video and you're not sure, is this person a narcissist or not? Now, a narcissist normally, like I said, is many times very successful in his or her career. And they presented themselves as the successful, good, fun person who also many times will help you. But it's only talk. It's not a walk. So that type of person have a very self-importance about himself or herself. They will and they will say they deserve. They work hard, they play hard, they give their tenth to the church or to persons, so they deserve special treatment. They are special. They are on a special job. They are on a special leadership. They're CEO. They are business owner, they are successful. So you must respect that, and you must treat them with special, you know. And they were always talked about their achievements, you know, their grades, their masters, their honors, their all the achievements they reach in their workplaces, in their marriages, in their business, you know. Their children also must they must be the best, and they must win. They always want to win everything, you know. I didn't say it's wrong to win, but that is not what's life about. I always say to my children, it's not about the winning, it's about you must enjoy what you're doing. And if you know, that type of person also, well, if you're not on that level where they just want winning, if you don't, you know, that, you know, say to them, no, you don't mind, then immediately they see you as you're nothing, you know, and they will treat you also with disrespect. So that's one of what you will see in a narcissist, the achievements they want, and they also want their children and the people around them must achieve something. Otherwise they will say, you're nothing, you know. So, you know, they will always, they talk a lot. They have no empathy. If you come to them and you have a problem, really a personal problem, especially in the workplace, and they are a leader or an owner or business owner or whatever, and you comes to them and you say to them, listen, I've got a personal problem, sick child, or my car has broken, or, you know, then they will distance themselves. They don't have empathy. I have worked underneath many of those people. And I couldn't really understand why these people are in leaders' positions, because when you talk to them, they're like, listen, they have empathy for certain people. They will have empathy for people who they feel lift them up and can bring something to their table. Then they will show empathy, but it's a false empathy. And if you don't have wisdom, you will fall for that. I have many people come to me whose heart was broken, either in a relationship or in the workplace, because they thought these were so wonderful people, and you know, this is a wonderful person. And at one stage, that person showed his or her true character, and that broke the hearts of the people around him, who thought they were so wonderful. I always say, don't put people on pedestals, especially those who seems like they must be on a pedestal. You know, pastors, people in leadership positions, especially if you're in love with somebody, it's a fresh relationship, with this person giving you roses, you know, treating you like a princess, or vice versa, man or woman. A narcissist cannot keep their true colors forever. At one stage it will show. And normally when you see that, you're on the receiving end of that, it's a shock. And you first think, but how could I be so stupid to not see through this person? And then, you know, many of them also are abusers, either emotionally or physical or both. That's what I've always said to my children, especially my sons also. don't marry too quick, because you know that first few months, even first year, when you're in love and you have the butterflies and everyone is giving their best foot, but eventually you will see if that person is real or false. So yeah. Okay, so another thing about the narcissist is exploits others without guilt or shame. Like I said, if that person thinks that you can bring something to his table, or you're the type of person that you get that type of person, like everything that person do is, you put him on, you give him all the praise and honors or her, then you're a wonderful person. He or she will bring in his closest circle. But you must ask yourself, is that really at the long run the best thing? Please don't get involved in that type of person, because they are just nice to you as long as you praise them and put them on a pedestal. If you're a Christian or you believe in the gospel of Jesus, then you will know that the Bible said you cannot do that. No person must be put on a pedestal. Only God and Jesus. So, and I found it out, listen, when I was younger, especially in the relationships and the workplace, to get peace, I would do what that person wants me to do, what he wants or she, because I had women narcissists. I worked on many of them as well. But that's voice inside. Sometimes they will ask you things to do that which is not right. And when you say, no, I'm not going to do it, then the true colors will show. And they will curse you, and they will talk down at you, and they will do anything in their power to let you know you are nothing. There's something wrong with you. You're a rebel. They will try to really emotionally abuse and bully you. Like I said, when I was younger, that really, emotionally, I was sometimes a wreck, because I really thought the problem was with me. And God is so great. Now I have many wisdom, and I knew there's nothing wrong with me. I just stand my ground. I'm not going to let you bully me anymore. I'm not going to let you make me feel like I'm nothing and I'm the bad one, where in fact you are the bad one. You are the narcissist. You have a problem. And you will stand before God, and He knows you. God will knew the true colors. And what's so wonderful is that these days I can see through many people. Narcissist also has many friends, because many people doesn't want to stand up to these people. They would kiss their feet, do everything just to let there be peace and to get their approval, so they can, in terms of the workplace, so they can move up and don't lose their job. Because that's also what the narcissist will do if he's in a leader's or she's in a leader's position. They will say, listen, if you not do like I'm saying you're going to lose your job. Sometimes not in so much words, but they will say stuff so that if you're not going to do what they're doing or believe what they're doing or act as they want you to act, it's tickets for you. That is classic. So, and they are bullies. They are bullies. Bullies and abusers. And a bully is an abuser. In my eyes, it's the same thing. There's a, I saw on a video last week, it's now big in South Africa, of a learner in a school, grade 10, who abused a girl in the same class outside, and all the other children just stand there and look while he's fisting this girl and pulling her on her hair, kick her. That is a bully, that's an abuser, and he's going to grow up as an abuser. So now, I don't know what's going on in his home, why he's like that. Is it father or mother abusing each other? I don't know. But somewhere he must solve that, because if you teach your children, and I have 2 sons, you're not treating a girl like that, even if that girl is saying things to get reaction, you walk away. I don't care, there is no way or no excuse for any man to abuse a woman. If a woman comes to a man and she is the initiator, kick him or slap him, then you walk away and you go, if it's in the school, you go to the authorities and you say, this is what this girl has done to me, please, do something. But you don't fight back. So there is not much discussions over this video, because many people say, but maybe the girl says something. I don't care. It's a very aggressive attack this boy has doing to this poor girl, and it's sickening for me that a grade 8 boy already is a woman abuser. And I hope the parents and the authorities, are harsh with this kid. He must go for, help. He must get help. Otherwise, he's going to become, every woman he is going to be involved, he will be abused. So, it's a long video now. I'm finished now. I just wanted to talk to you about this. Sorry about that. I'm going to upload it now. Hopefully I can, with the next video, go with YouTube live. Don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm just stupid, I'm still learning. I'm not a pro at this type of things. I'm come from an age, an era in 1980s, 1990s. I mean, I'm 59 now. We didn't grow up with this technical stuff, so I'm still learning. And so bear with me. So if you like this video, give a thumbs up. Next time I'll talk about something else. Good night.